Hello again, guys. Today we're going to be talking about these two beauties right here, the Spring Donald and Daisy avatar boards. The reason I want to talk about these is because as a free-to-play player, these could be quite tempting, especially if you didn't get any from before. So essentially what we have is the SP Attack Gauge 2 medal, which means that if you have enough to activate your medal, if you have enough SP to activate your medal before it would proc, before the skill activated. Like, let's say you want to activate Sebastian, you would need to have a bare minimum of 6 SP gauges left. Before that then procced, and then it only retroactively costed you 2. But I mean, I'm sure you guys know that already. And the other big thing, attack boost 3 max. If you don't have one of them before, as in like from one of these two boards here, which I ended up caving and getting both, now is a very, very tempting time to pick up one of these. I popped one of them, like I've only redeemed one so far, popped it on my Militia B. It's insane. The amount of damage it's throwing out is simply ridiculous. And obviously you don't have to worry about luck. Like, am I going to get all the way to this final mob and then have a 50-50 chance of it actually triggering or not? The other tempting part about this avatar board is the 2 pieces of headgear. We've got the little hat there and the bow there for the female. So that offers you a +6. Let's read the notices. That offers you a +6 to your skill perk. My first thought was like, holy crap, that's amazing. Yeah, an extra 6 points. And then I realized I'm already wearing a skill giving hat. I've only got 2 pieces of skill gear. I've got the hat and I've got, I don't know, something else. They add up to 6 in total. And my hat already gives me 3. So it's like, yeah, I mean, an extra 6 would be nice, but for me, it's only going to be an extra 3. So if I do decide to buy this, my dude will be rocking +9 in skill perk. So here are the contents of the board, basically. So we've got your standard fare, chips, stales, 3 of each. The experience, nice. A 10 Sid, which is always nice, and a couple of mirrors. Mirrors is mirrors. And then across the big beauties here, the magic gem, but then the 2 aforementioned skills. So now you're a free-to-play player. You're thinking, okay, what criteria do I need to actually need these? So attack boost 3 max. First of all, do I have one already? If the answer is no, that's a big, big point in this board's favor. It's insane. Like, again, 1.6 off your strongest medal. Sorry, 1.6 times multiplier off your strongest medal. That is guaranteed to trigger every time. I mean, what else can you say? That's great. SP attack gauge 2. Now, this is going to be very, very, very situational. It's going to be a case of, do I have a medal that already costs me quite a lot that I have to use? And my first thought is Sebastian. You know, if you were able to cinch a Sebastian but on an aerial, that is going to be a big help to your game, but unfortunately it costs you 6. Now, let's say you also missed out on the Colosseum, missed out on top 10,000 of last month's Colosseum. You didn't get the 1 version of the skill. Okay, bummer, but here's another chance, you know. It will, for the price of 2 instead of 6, that is still a huge saving. Not as good as 5 off, but it's still 4 off. That's incredible, right? So you have to decide, okay, if I meet those criteria as well, yeah, okay, it's another point in its favor. I could definitely use the attack boost, and yeah, I've got a Sebastian, but I don't have a way of using it effectively because it just costs too damn much. Okay, well, I guess here's another option for me. Third and finally, skill perk +6. Now, for me, my question is, okay, I've already got the headgear. Is it worth it to get a slight bit more headgear? Like, will I see a noticeable improvement? I don't know. Like, I see the Smelly Octopus guy on YouTube, but you really check him out, by the way. If you somehow found me without finding him, you should definitely go look him up. I really recommend his videos. He's at +19. And it seems like every time he fires off an attack boost 2 plus APP, it's just like raining AP down from the sky. And I can barely get mine to trigger at +6. So it's like, would +9 start bridging the gap to +19? and how much more of an investment would it take, to fully get there. But I'm considering it. I'm definitely considering it almost for this alone. Like I said, I've already got an Attack Boost 3 Max, and I've got one sitting there spare as well. Like, right now, I don't need another one. I even have some Attack Boost 3, just regular ones, just sitting there that I haven't used yet. So, though it is very tempting, I'm okay for now in terms of Attack Boost 3 Max. I mean, one day I'm going to regret that, and I'm going to point back to this video and say, you idiot, you should have bought it then. But right now, I'm okay. There's Attack Boost 4 coming out eventually. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll be fine. Right, so before I start rambling, this is your criteria, okay? Do I need Attack Boost 3 Max? Do I need more skill? Do I need the SP Attack Gauge 2? Like I said, if you don't have anything on your head that gives you skill, yeah, you should probably do it. If you don't have anything, like if you have a Sebastian, but no way of reducing its cost, you should probably do it. If you have a powerful medal that it's like, oh damn, I really need this to trigger, and you want Attack Boost 3 Max, then yeah, you should probably do it. If you meet all three of those criteria, I'm going to go ahead and say definitely get it. For the price of less than one pull, I think you'll see a significant improvement in your game. Like, you can slap that Sebastian on every single Keyblade. It's not like it's going to be helping you just once. Save that Attack Boost 3 Max until at least the high score challenge. If that's what interests you, the high score challenges, save it till at least then. And then you've got, your medal that, you may do a pull for a medal that helps you out to get a high score on the high score challenge, but you need to really grind some more power out of it. And then there you go. You've got an AB3 Max to pop on it. I wouldn't just use it willy-nilly, because right now, right this exact second, we don't need anything. That could change by the end of the week. That could change sooner. But right this exact second, we're not in any rush, you know what I mean? We've got this new Proud Mode quest that are a pushover. We've got some story mode that you can grind out. It's really not too hard. So think before you use that. But yeah, that's your criteria. Like I said, if you want to, if you got a spare shitload of jewels lying around and you think, yeah, all three of these things sound good to me, then go for it, I've got 13,500, and I'm considering it. I don't think I'd ever get two, but I am definitely considering one, just because, sort of future-proofing myself against, what if there's a really good medal coming out one day that costs a shitload, and that SP Attack H2 would be good. And, that additional +3 on the skill perk. Yeah, it's not a big improvement now, but eventually it will build up over time. I can't imagine I'd need two, though. I really can't imagine there'd be a benefit to having two. Like I said, you can't use both skill perks, obviously. I'm struggling to find reasons to use SP Attack Gauge 2 now, let alone two of them. SP Attack Gauge 1 would be a different story, but 2, yeah, I can't imagine needing two. The only nice thing would be, obviously, the extra magic gem for Divine Rose and, Attack Boost 3 Max, obviously, and then the ancillary crap like the mirrors and the SIDS, but I've got a decent stockpile of both, so yeah, I certainly wouldn't get two for me, but you might find that, yeah, you really, really would like the idea of having two. Thinking about number one, though, I'm thinking about it, and I've got a bunch of reasons why. Like, I listed my reasons why, and that's made me think about it. If you need it more than I do, like if you don't meet the criteria that I do, this should be something you're very, very considering doing. I always try to keep at least 3,000 jewels on me at all times, though. Like, if you're really struggling with how much you have, because, second chance could come out anytime. Usually there's like a week gap between boards, like, let's say that and this, for example. But you never know. Square Enix is insane. They could want to drain us all completely dry, and then be like, bam, here's second chance, right immediately afterwards. So I don't think I'll ever go below 3,000 just for that case, just because I really want second chance so badly. But if you're in that kind of situation where you only have like 4,000 or 5,000, and you're like, oh god, I really need some more, but maybe there'll be a pull coming out soon, then, like I said, you've got 6 days to kind of think about it. You've got the dual gauntlet coming out tomorrow, which should give us 4, 5, probably 6 or 700 joules, maybe even 800, maybe, if we complete all those. So you got a week. You don't have to rush. You've got a week of decision making today. That's the whole point about this game. Don't be impulsive. Think your decisions through, and it might pay off. It might not. But I mean, if you're not having fun, then what's the point of any of this? Like, if you want to dress like a big silly duck, then more power to you. Go for your life. But yeah, I think I've rambled on for long enough, and you get the gist. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you made it through all this, then congratulations to you. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. All the best, guys.